everybody. Welcome to the finals for the Academic Beat fourth grade division. To get started, so I'll start over here with Sienna, red 5, and then red 4, thank you, my dear, green 4, and green 5. All right, so we've already gone over the rules. I do want to say again, congratulations on making it to the finals. We are your moderators. My name is Sarah.
Bradley, Arthur.
And behind the screen, we have Chloe. So thank you for being here. Thank you, parents, for your support. We'll get started with toss-up number 1. Good luck to all players. Your goal, remember, is 40 points, or the highest you can get, okay? 40 points. Toss-up number 1. One of this company's vehicles became the first production car to be launched into space aboard a Falcon Heavy rocket. That car made by this company, the Roadster, was also among the first production cars to be powered exclusively by lithium-ion battery cells. And this company is known for its autopilot and full self-test is correct for 5 points. That's number 2. This composer wrote John Giovanni, which used popular music from its era, including from this composer's own work, The Marriage of Figaro.
Mozart
Is correct for 6 points. Toss-up number 3. The Great Molasses Flood occurred during this year
1919.
for 6 points. Toss-up number 4. Garbadensis miller is the species of this plant most commonly used for its primary commercial purpose. When growing in a potted environment, this plant might be crowded by pups, and it is native to the Hajar Mountains of the Arabian Peninsula. This plant's leaves contain asamanin, and it also produces a toxic compound called aloin. For the points, name this succulent species, which can be used to create gels and lotions to treat burns. Aloe vera is correct. That was for 3 points. 3 points. Toss-up number 5. In The Little White Bird, this character is described as betwixt and between because he flew away from his mother. This character was based on the real-life Llewyn Davies boys after they met its author at Kensington Gardens. At Marooner's Rock, this character rescues the princess of an American Indian tribe, Tiger Lily, by imitating the voice of Captain Hook. Your call is correct for 4 points. Toss-up number 6. The Polish mathematician Marian Rejewski used Zygalski sheets to exploit a weakness in this device's reflector. This device, originally patented by Arthur Scherbius for commercial use, utilized a series of 3 or 4 rotors to scramble electrical signals. The bomb, which was developed at Bletchley Park, was designed specifically to deduce the daily settings of this device. For the points, name the cipher machine used. It's the Enigma machine, and that is for 4 points. Toss-up number 7, all players ready. Carl von Tersky studied a process of consolidation in this material, and that process can be measured with the oedometer test. The fall cone factor can be used to estimate the liquid limit of this material, which was one of the Atterberg limits. A, B, and C are names for horizons of this material. Soil is correct for 5 points. Also number 8. Idealist theories in this country were spread by Samuel Johnson, a philosopher who was influenced by Englishman George Berkeley. Pragmatism is one of the few schools of philosophy which originated from this country, and one founder of a colony within this country, John Winthrop, used the phrase city upon a hill. The objectivist movement and transcendentalism.
Connecticut.
I'll continue, that's -2. Transcendentalism emerged from, for the point, what country? The home of Thomas Jefferson. And that was
Just the U.S.
sometimes it's mud versions of these landforms are located at fault boundaries where breaks in the crust allow liquid and gas to reach the surface. The ice version of these landforms reduce coastal erosion and are most common along the southern coast of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. These landforms sometimes form away from plate boundaries at hotspots, including the Ring of Fire in the Pacific.
Volcanoes?
Yeah, that is 4 or 5 points. Toss of 10 and then a score check. During World War II, this country allied itself with Nazi Germany against the Soviets during the Continuation War, and its military during that conflict was led by Carl Gustav Emil Mannerheim. Simo Häyhä gained prominence as a sniper for the points. What country that fought the Soviets in the Winter War?
Finland.
Is correct for 3 points.
Finland. I feel like it's like
Yes, you're not
scared.
score check.
Currently, I have Zon at 9 points, Sienna at 13, Wisdom at 11 points, and Nathan at 9 points.
Me.
Well done, everybody.
You're.
All right, everybody, deep breath in, out. Toss of 11. Whether these features will transport, erode, or deposit are shown on different portions of a graph called the Rostrom curve. Abandonment of old examples of these features occurs as part of avulsion, which can be exemplified as delta switching, and one side of these features suffers from higher erosion and is the cut bank. Dams can be built across for 10 points, while bodies of water that is
What?
it is not for 10 points, but that's what was on my question, so I should have said for the points.
This is the first
So that, my dear, was for 4 points. That was for 4 points. All right, toss of 12. Thanks for paying attention. Toss of 12. One of the few female rulers in Islamic history was this empire's Razia Sultana. Reaching its prominence under Muhammad bin Tughlaq, this empire's eponymous capital was sacked by Tamerlane in 1398, leading to the rise of the Vijayanagara Empire. Conquered by the Mongols after the First Battle of Panipat. For the points, what is this empire governed from a namesake city?
Delhi Sultan.
Delhi for 4 points. Also 13. This structure is made up of several cartilages, and its arytenoid cartilages articulate with the cricoid cartilage on its posterior aspect. The glottis, the opening between the distinctive tissues found within this organ, is covered by the epiglottis during swallowing. Incorrect. I will continue. The thyroid cartilage.
The throat.
Incorrect. I will continue. Thyroid cartilage of this organ forms a protrusion in the neck known as the Adam's apple. For the points, name this sound-producing organ located between the pharynx and containing the vocal cords.
Larynx.
Larynx for 3 points.
There's a pharynx and a larynx, I think.
Toss up 14. This poet describes ships that pass in the night in Tales of a Wayside Inn, a collection that also includes a poem about a patriot's midnight ride. This author adapted a native.
Longfellow.
Well done. For 5 points. Toss of 15. One politician in this country lost the support of Komito party leader Tetsuo Sato, resulting in that party leaving its government coalition. This country has been in a diplomatic crisis with China since 2025 for 5 points. Toss up 16. An enlarged tongue is part of this disorder and increases the risk of sleep apnea. This disorder causes brushfield spots, which manifest as discoloration in the iris. The likelihood of this disorder occurring in children rises to 3% in mothers over the age of 35, and physical characteristics of this disorder include flattened nose and face. For the points, identify this genetic disorder that is caused by trisomy for 4 points. 17. A young boy in this painting who brandishes 2 pistols inspired Victor Hugo's Gavroche in Les Miserables. Housed at the Louvre, this painting depicts figures climbing over a barricade strewn with the bodies of revolutionaries, while the central figure is depicted with a tattered dress, wearing a Phrygian cap while holding a French tricolor. For the points, name this Eugene Delacroix painting commemorating the July Revolution of 1830. Time, I was looking for liberty leading the people. So no minus points. We're going to number 18. 18. An item lost in this vessel was the jewel-encrusted copy of a book of poetry called The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. A specific wireless call sign used by the vessel's Marconi operators was MGY. Charles Lightoller, the highest ranking officer to survive on this vessel, enforced a strict women and children only policy.
We'll take care.
Is correct, my dear, for 4 points.
Maybe we got one.
19. We'll do a score check after 20. 19. The largest ever occurrence of these natural disasters was in 1960 in Valdivia, Chile, with a 9-point
Earthquake?
for 6 points. Toss up 20. One character in this series shares his name with the world's largest lake, while another character is commonly considered a symbolic stand-in for Jesus Christ. This book,
Yes.
I will continue. This book series was written for 5 points.
What was the kid's name? Prince Caspian.
All right, our score check.
All right, I have Zon at 17 points, Sienna at 26 points, Wisdom at 20 points, Nathan at 13 points.
Well done, everybody. You're doing a great job. Also 21. Following this rebellion, College of William and Mary President Thomas Roderick Dew published a defense of slavery, and many slave states further restricted laws against literacy for African Americans. Preparations for this rebellion began after its leader saw a solar eclipse, and this rebellion was suppressed in Virginia's for 5 points. Plus 22. Steel is a type of this mixture and is composed of iron alloys for 6 points. Plus a 23.
No. It was him. It was 6 for done.
All right, so let's verify the score before we go on to 23. Got it.
All right, so we've got Zon at 23 points, Sienna at 26 points, Wisdom at 20 points, and Nathan at 18
Thank you.
points.
Good job, everybody. All right, toss of 23. This artist's only sculpture was titled Little Dancer of 14 Years. This artist was a leading member of a circle that included Edouard Manet and Camille Pissarro. And during the Reconstruction era, I'll continue. Reconstruction era, this man depicted his uncle Michel Mousson's cotton firm in cotton office in New Orleans. Frequently depicting horses in paintings like Before the Race and known for his images of dancers. For the points, who was this impressionist painter? Time. I was looking for Edgar Degas. Well, you may see it as Degas, but it's Degas. All right, 24. Albert Kitson advocated for development of the basin of this lake for resource extraction. Created by the Okosombo Dam, this lake is the largest situated on the prime meridian and is formed from black and white rivers that share its name. Incorrect, I'll continue. Supplying a large portion of Togo's energy and the largest reservoir in the world by surface area. For the points, what is this lake in Ghana? Time. I was looking for region. No, I was looking for actually Lake Volta. Volta. It's 25. One monarch with this name ascended the throne after the abdication crisis of 1936 and remained monarch during the Second World War.
George.
For 6 points.
What?
George. 2.
Oh.
Toss of 26. This scientist, Annus Mirabilis, in 1905, saw his publishing of 4 groundbreaking papers, including his explanations on Brownian motion and photoelectric effect.
Albert Einstein.
For 6 points. Toss of 27. This ruler issues the res gestae, or the deeds, as a royal autobiography. With Marcus Agrippa, this ruler won the Battle of Actium against an alliance of Mark Antony and Cleopatra.
Octavian.
Yes, for 5. Toss up 28. This element is too reactive to occur in pure elemental form, but appears in numerous minerals, including zeolite and halite. About 2.6% of the Earth's crust, this element is the most abundant alkali metal. For 10 points, name this element, which is exchanged with potassium in a biological pup, perhaps known for its
Sodium.
sodium for 4.
You said 10 again.
I did.
These are all dual questions.
Let me see.
The
The rest of the questions. No, the last one says for 10 points. I will try to say for the points when I see it. It's just so used to it. All right, we're going to do 29 and a final score check before the last toss up. All right. 29. According to the Gylfaginning, this deity married Nana, with whom he is said to have a son, Perseti. That work also states that nothing is more beautiful.
Folder.
For 6 points.
All right, so score check. We have Zon at 29, Sienna at 30, Wisdom at 33, Nathan at 18. There. 35. Minus 2. Yeah, what questions? 4 is minus 2. 1 was minus 2 for. Then 26 was what? 6 was C, that plus 6. Oh, I can't. That's why you missed score checks. That's why we missed score checks. And then that last one was sorry. 9 was correct. So that I won't be. Sorry, that's why we missed score checks. Damn. Yes. All right, good to go.
Good night.
All right.
What?
Orlando N is when you go down to the
Okay. So after this, we're gonna shake hands, give high fives, and then you're all gonna go down to Orlando N to get your awards. Everybody's getting an award, okay? All right. And just a reminder, guys, you've done an excellent job. You guys are the top 4 kids in the nation for 4th grade in academic B, which is very, very impressive. Okay. Academic B is really hard. It's all the subjects all in one. So you should
Who said
one more
it's
round. One more round. Go. Deep breath. Almost, not yet. I know we clapped. It made it sound good. Audience, deep breath. Toss up 3rd. This city gives its name to a regional style of modern architecture mastered by Morris Lapidus. Participants in the Mariel boat lift were largely processed at decommissioned missile defense sites in the metro area of this city, which is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and Biscayne Bay. A second thing for 5 points. So our final score.
So in 4th place with 23 points, we have Nathan. 9 points is Zon. Place and with 30 points is Sienna. 1st place with 33 points is Wisdom.
Congratulations.
This is the best group of kids and the best performance I've ever seen.
Isn't that impressive?
Very
It was so
right.
close.
That's
Right.
very close.
Usually have minuses here and there, and these are such talented kids. Unbelievable.
Can't wait to see you guys next year.